Nothing malicious. I guess you're right, kinda. I mean, it was going well. What wasn't going well is why was, like, Early Suzuki not good? Like, that's the thing, like, you know what I'm gonna do? In this run, I'm not even gonna go for Early Suzuki. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna sit around and wait. Oh wait, no, actually, no, I can't do that, because if I'm gonna make the Heartbreakers anyway, then I need to at least make up for making them by doing Early Suzuki, so shit, I have to do it anyway. Don't know, Dawn, just to rub in the defeat. Because why not? But no, the issue with this glitch is that it's one of those things where it's nowhere near as hard as it feels it is, but it's just because if you get it wrong once, if your timing is just that little bit off in the wrong direction, you're done. And I guess it's the weight of that that makes it harder than what it actually is. Well, yeah, but that's what it means, putting salt in the wound. You're already dead. So being like, you know, haha, you died. Well, if we don't do the dandy though, then there's, like, unless we risk just going for a cicada. You think so? Thing is though, that's 2 free damage items. Having to rely on 2 random damage items is... I mean, the damage from them isn't as bad, but we won't have as many things to back us up then. So I kind of agree that that could be a good idea, but... maybe I'll just make 1 or something instead of 2. Because just having 1 would make the difference. In a tight spot? I don't know. Champ, oh boy, here we go. Night, real Sid. Have a good sleep. Hopefully I get a very good time, yes. The boss is the best. Oh my god. Oh, dearie me. See, the dandy thing is just way too useful. Oops, I went around the wrong way. Not to mention, not having to, like, go down here and find a cicada and then go back up to Michelle. Like, that's a... It also is a slight bit of movement optimization that helps make up for the time loss from going to dandy, but... the best. Yeah, I don't know. Judge. Okay, well, I tell you what. I'll only go to dandy for 1 of them. I'm only gonna get 1. Then I'll have an extra healing item on top of that. So I'll have an extra healing item. I'll save more time by not making a second Heartbreaker. And if I really want to optimize this, I can either, like, just not get any Heartbreakers at all or do something else. I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. Huh. But no, yeah. I'll get 1, and I'll have to leave 1 up to chance then. Because otherwise then I won't have 3 items. I'll need to get something from a trash can, but only one. I'll only need one, and I have 3 trash cans to investigate, so it should work, in all likelihood. I mean, and there's also the fact that cicadas and frogs are the best items to use for this, because they only deal 1 damage, which means that it's a lot less scary if you mess it up, so if we could just get loads of them, that would be nice, but, like, once again, you have to get through the entire prologue just to have a shot at that RNG, which is already not too good. So I don't like it. I mean, yeah, it is still a time waste, but it's better than losing God knows how many runs to bad RNG, because then I have to get a cicada, like, almost immediately from the trash can near the tunnel. And that is not fun. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Chatty. They're right. I'll just go for one. You know what? You know fucking what? I'm not gonna go for one, and I'm not gonna do Early Suzuki, alright? I think I'm not gonna do Early Suzuki, because then I'll know if something is wrong, depending on... Like, if I don't get, like, a gold split without kiss... Because, you know, I won't have kissed Retired Bucket, then that makes no sense at all. So, I'll do this one without Early Suzuki. I'll just wait for him. And, of course, I'll get the yellow flower from the park, so that helps. And then I'll just need to get one more thing from a trash can. And that should be good enough. So, I guess we'll see. But yeah, if Early Suzuki is only... Because that's the thing, even if Early Suzuki saves a little bit of time, it's not going to be worth it if it only saves a little bit of time, because it is definitely a run killer. And it's right after the prologue, which I do not like, so... Like, if Early Suzuki is a matter of, like, 20 seconds at best, like, with one Heartbreaker, and the only way that it saves a worthy amount of time is if you don't go for any Heartbreakers, then no thank you. Like, I will take the time loss then. But that makes no sense to me, because I really feel like Early Suzuki is a bigger time save than that. Like, just by definition of what it is. Of how it works. Very confusing. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be about, but man, that's really upsetting, because Early Suzuki is, it's fun. Doing it is fun. Setting up any of these isn't, because it's nerve-wracking. But alright, fine. Because, like, I want to get a run with this route. Early Suzuki is a minor time save. Like, even with what I thought it was going to do, like, maybe a minute or so or more, like, that's still nothing compared to what the glitches later on save. So, like, I really should not be picky. Because I just want to finish a run with this route to go up against. Just to, like, you know, get the first sub 2 hour time. And have something to go up against. And all that. I mean, see, now I'm debating with myself. Maybe I will still go for one Heartbreaker. Like, just one. So that I can guarantee that I'll have enough. And if I get a cicada or a frog, then that's nice. Oh yeah, Nico, that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. Like that's the other option. The other option is once you leave your house after the prologue, instead of going straight to Dandy, you go down to the trash can near the tunnel and you try simultaneously for frying pan, maybe one potato if you're lucky. That would be nice, but primarily a cicada. And if you get a cicada, you go up to Michelle and do the glitch with Michelle and do Early Suzuki, which is definitely faster than getting Heartbreakers. Like that's the ideal situation, but getting a cicada from there is, you know, it makes an already run-ending trick much worse because it adds RNG into it. I mean, that's true, Nico, yes. You know, that's actually a good idea. I never thought of that. Because then if I do get lucky and I get a cicada, then I can save a lot of time. But if I don't, I'll waste even more time and have to make a Heartbreaker, but that's alright. But it always gives that chance for super fast. I like that. I like that idea. I'm gonna try that. Well, that's what I can do in the park. There's swings, hand wash, and if I get extra potatoes, which I already have, then we're good. Okay, that was an earlier onion lady kiss than usual, or than from what I've had today. This being the third one, so that's good. This might be a slightly better prologue than what I've had in the past two ones. Although, yeah, because even if I get poopies, I already have 2 potatoes that I can use to heal some of the damage. So that, and also Michelle only deals 1 damage, so if I still have, like, say 6 instead of 8 health, I'll have 1 HP left from Michelle. So alright, I'm gonna do that. I really like that, because it means that if you go slow, you go really slow, but if you go fast, you go really fast, and I prefer that. Instead of having a middle ground, I would prefer either you get to go really fast, or you just have to, you know, accept it and go pretty slow. Like, even slower than before. I'm totally fine with that. Or alternatively, you could just not do Early Suzuki. Even better, just don't do Early Suzuki then. If you don't get the cicada, it's not worth it. That's even better! Holy shit. I like that. I like that. If you don't get the cicada, it ain't even worth it. So that means if you get cicada, you have to rely on getting another thing, like a cicada or a frog, since going to Dandy would waste a lot of the time, or pretty much all the time that you'd save from the cicada, so yeah, that means you just have to risk the run dying if you get really lucky and go super fast. Alright, see ya Nico, hopefully I'll be on a run. Here's just hoping that the first ever sub 2 at the very least happens tonight. I really want that to happen. Okay, 12 seconds, that's not too bad. And fucking Nico with the strats though. I'm really happy that he mentioned that. Like, those are exactly the kind of strats that I want to do. Is that you go for, if you have to go slow, you go super slow, what can you do? But if you get lucky, and then you get even luckier, you can go fucking blazing fast. I love it. That is what I like. So, not gonna go straight to the hospital. Having to go against my notes is a bit disorientating, let's say. But I'm fucking doing it. Empty. Well, we're going super slow. So, I'm only gonna make one. I'm only gonna make one. And I'm not doing Early Suzuki. I'm just gonna like take a huge time loss here. Yeah, and empty's always a thing to worry about. What can you do? Yeah, just making one of these to be safe, because having to rely on getting one thing from a trash can is gonna be annoying, but yeah, if I have to make two of these, it's not worth the time save. Or it's not worth continuing the, well, it kind of is worth continuing the run because PB is super fucking free, but I don't want to have like a pathetically slow start if I can avoid it. Alright, one's good enough for me, but no Early Suzuki. So what do I do then if no Early Suzuki? I can do some stuff while I'm waiting for him. Not kissing retired bucket. In fact, making that heartbreaker means that I'm probably gonna, you know, break even, I think. Yeah, by that logic I should be able to break even without doing Early Suzuki. I'm the trash man. I'm empty inside. He doesn't have any cicadas. Fucking hell. Where's the frying pan? Fuck. That is the most. I mean, I don't think I'm even trying to do a voice. Like, and what does Danny DeVito sound like again? I'm the trash man. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. This might be the first ever sub 2. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. I mean, too late, but. No. I think another one of the reasons why I'm slower than the previous stuff is because doing stuff in the park is different. Because I think in my previous 90% route, we just leave the park immediately, if I'm not mistaken. See, that's the other thing to keep in mind, is like, yeah, Early Suzuki is cool and all, and it does definitely save time. It's just that you gotta remember that there is still extra setup, including like the Heartbreaker thing, but I mean, outside of the Heartbreaker thing and doing some stuff in the park, there's not much. There really ain't much. So, it's still a bit confuddling. Don't know why I waited for a second there. Oh man. So yeah, we'll see if I lose even more time, because if I do, then Early Suzuki might just be a way to subvert the time loss from the extra setup. But that makes very little sense to me. Very little sense to me. Especially considering that we don't do Retired Bucket anymore. Or that we don't need to. Shouldn't. There's no point. I just don't see how these extra things add up to making that not save enough time. It bamboozles me. Champ might be there on my way back. I'd better watch out for him. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, well, like, Early Suzuki in and of itself is definitely faster. It must be the Dandy. It must be the extra stuff with Dandy. Like, that's really the main culprit. There's no doubt about it, but... I mean, yeah, to be fair, going in there to Dandy and doing, like, 2 potatoes, like, yeah, that wastes, like... Like, if each one takes 20 seconds, then they're still getting out and getting to and from the machine and getting in and out of the hospital and other small stuff like that. It probably adds up to near a minute. Combine that with the extra stuff in the park, like going on the swing, yeah. Doesn't surprise me if it loses time. Oh! That's a healing item that I forgot I could get here. That's actually really interesting. Oh, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. My boy. Perfect! Not a single poopy, a super good healing item, a cicada, and the frying pan. That could not have been any better if I had save stated it. If I was on freaking emulator. What in the world, dude? I should have kept trying, honestly, because I could easily heal it with the swing. I don't know why I didn't keep going. If I got another cicada, I would have been sad. Because now we have enough to do the other 2 tricks, but we don't have enough for, like, playing it safe. And I want to play it safe. And now that we have a heart chocolate, it's going to be even better playing it safe, because... You know, the only thing that I thought I had access to was cold potatoes, which is 2 health, which doesn't do much for you, but... Oh my goodness, how did I never consider the heart chocolate? Right, I'm gonna play it slow, and I'm gonna go for a frog, because, you know, like, of course I want to optimize this, but no, let's be real, I don't care if I'm like 3 minutes behind on this split, which I'm not going to be, but even if I was, who cares? We have like a 40-minute time save. Maybe not 40, but could be more, could be less. Like, let's just finish a run and then make it easy to beat, I would say. Right, that's actually bad, because we don't want to have our inventory cluttered. But I could eat it if I get poopy. Empty, alright. I'll throw one of those. So that was a waste of time, but it was worth a shot. I know it does seem like I'm going to be even farther behind here, which I guess makes sense, because just saving the 33 seconds from not kissing Retired Bucket doesn't make up for over like about 40 seconds spent with Dandy and extra time spent in the park. So yeah, you know, it's funny, like it actually makes sense to me now. I don't think I'm bamboozled by it anymore. Like think about it, like in that run that I got past here that, you know, died to me messing up Conductor in Worldly Desire Temple, I got 2 Heartbreakers from Dandy. I used the swing in the park, and I spent a decent bit of time in trash cans. I even went for the frog down there as well. That makes complete sense how I just broke even. Because I'm going to be so far behind in this split now. So no, Early Suzuki does make a lot of sense. Even if you do it in the way that I laid out. It's just that the extra setup that it requires means it breaks even. But it breaks even with a route that isn't applicable to this crazy new out of bounds shit. So it makes total sense. I don't know why I thought it didn't. I just wasn't thinking straight. Because I was just expecting a big time gain regardless, but no, like I've even said it myself, Early Suzuki is not like a miracle time save, it's just, you know, it's fast. So yeah, I guess instead what it does is nullifies the time lost, but hell, it's even better if I don't have to get any heartbreakers. Ed on, I figured out why Early Suzuki didn't save me as much time as I thought it would. To give it a quick rundown without being too redundant. Whenever you think of the run that I just did that died at Worldly Desire Temple, that, you know, broke even with my PB's prelude split, if you want to call this part the prelude. It wasted like a minute with Dandy getting 2 heartbreakers, and wasted more time in the park by going on the swing and searching through the trash can. The fact that that broke even with my PB's prelude is only because of Early Suzuki. It makes complete sense that it does that, because Early Suzuki, unless you get super duper lucky and get a cicada from the trash can, which I'm going to be going for sure, to try and get like a god beginning. Like, unless you do that, Early Suzuki just subverts the time loss that you have by trying to set up for the rest of the run. And see, now I'm a minute and 10 behind because I didn't do Early Suzuki. Didn't do Early Suzuki, and I only made 1 heartbreaker. And I had pretty good trash cans on top of that. But see, Early Suzuki does something. It definitely does. I understand now. Just for some, I don't know why I thought it was going to be like a bigger time gain than what it was. It just looked really sketchy. See, if that split there isn't proof that what I'm saying has some validity to it, then I don't know what is. And that was with only 1 heartbreaker as well. That would have been like 20-30 seconds worse if I made another one. Should I do this? Yeah, I've got extra health items. I'll do this. Empty. Alright, whatever. I'm not going for the frog one. I'm just gonna let everything rest on the 2 damaging items that I already have, because why the hell not? It's about finishing a run and all that junk, so if I do it, I do it. If I don't, I don't. And this time I'm going to try to time it right. I'm going to make sure that if I do mess it up, it's timing the kiss incorrectly. Or rather, the kiss being too fast rather than the kiss being too slow. Because kiss being too slow means that I use the item. And if I use the item and I don't get the glitch, it's over. Because once again, I can recover from kissing and taking some damage. I can't recover from eating the item and not doing the glitch. I probably sound like a broken record repeating myself, but I'm almost trying to hammer it into my own head. I'm actually really upset with myself for losing that last run to Conductor in Worldly Desire, because whenever I saw that I had 6 health, I was like, in my head, I was like, I think this might kill me, but I really did say to myself, fuck it, I'm gonna try it, and just, because I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did it. I really don't, but yeah, here we are. It's just, here we go, it's right here. Immediately. See, there's an early kiss timing. We can fix this though. I don't know why I did it, officer. The conductor was wearing a short skirt, he was asking for it. I don't think this is going to be good enough, but I'm going to... Oh, fuck it, go for it, come on. Yes! We got it. It's not that hard, I don't know why I freaked myself out. Alright, we got it. Ah, good. You know, it's funny, because even if this didn't skip the cutscene, it would still be worth it. But the fact that this also skips the opening cutscene makes me so happy. It's the freak phone. Oh. But no, you're right about that, Don. I did freak myself out. Ba 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 ba. Hey, that thing flashes even here. Freddy Freaker. The PS2 just chugged. The PS2 just did a chug. It just went. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. It didn't. It just had trouble hitting the trigger. You know why? It probably did that because of how many things this affects. It probably did it because the game had to be like, okay, you've... Actually, I think I know exactly what that was. It had to be the game registering that, okay, you've seen the opening cutscene and you're ready to get the love ink. That must have been what it is. Like, it had to do all that stuff in like an instant, and so it made it sort of chug. I hope that isn't a possible crash point. Yeah, it didn't chug the second time, probably because the trigger was already hit. So it must have been the trigger side of things. There was more than just comics, Single Scoop. I would explain it, but it's it's something alright. I've explained it so many times in recent stuff. Yeah, you can go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and like the video where I put it up. Oh dear. Yeah, you think the comics or something, like, there's a lifetime passes in there, which sell for 9,800 zenny, and also there's a side effect here. I love this. I love it so much. I'm so happy that there's, like, I didn't think there was going to be any problems with it on console, but, you know, you never know with these kind of things. Da 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 da. And Worldly Desire Temple is done because of a dev trigger. Praise be to the devs for leaving that in. They left it in for the day. Like, it was built for speedrunners, I tell you. Finishes the temple story immediately. And gives you one of each comic type and a lifetime pass. It's like, it's perfect. Or it's actually called a permanent free pass in English, but for some reason I remember it as lifetime pass, and that's just what I call it now. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Don. Da da. Ba da da. Ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Da. Ba da da. Huh? There was... Did you guys see that? There was something to interact with there. It disappeared. What? I wonder if that's a side effect. I'm gonna eat this now. I wonder what that was. I've never noticed that before. I could... Maybe I'm blind. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Right, I want this guy to Viva for me, I think at the latest, on the third dash. Oh, that's the second dash. I gotta make it back to the station before 5:20, and it's coming up on 4 now, so you're gonna need to do this on this dash, or else I could be in trouble. Thank you. I don't know if I can make it, I should be able to. Might be a bit close, but third try should be good enough. So, Lucas Hasty Wizard, eat speed apple, return to station, best potato, and wash my hands. Oh, I didn't need to eat that, I didn't need to eat that, cold potato. I could have just washed my hands. Doesn't matter. If anything, I don't need... Oh, that's right, I'm supposed to throw out all my cold potatoes after I get the dev trigger. Not really, M. Bison. He can do that up to, like, 7 times, I think, before he disappears. So I'm just happy that I got it, because I haven't tested getting him late, and it would definitely make me miss my train. Like, normally he does it pretty early, that's the good thing about him, it's just sometimes, you know, he doesn't. Right, I should be able to make this no problem. With 3rd try, so 4th try might even work. Grab best potato and wash hands. That's what I gotta do. No, Don. The only place you can get a speed apple is from Hasty Wizard by kissing him. And as you can see, they're very handy. Oh, this might be a bit close, but I don't have to wash my... No, I should wash my hands, though. Just in case. I'm not taking no risks. Maybe that's what that thing that I thought I saw was. Maybe it was an instant... speed apple. Okay, we're just in time actually. Go and monthly. And I can catch the train. Yeah, I know. I don't think I need that, but I want to be careful, Dawn. What was it? I can't even see my notes. Shit! Stop wasting time. Monthly. Was that monthly? Okay, yes it was. Right. God, I need to make my notes easier to navigate. It's getting scary here. Good cameras. Also, please face the conductor. I mean, it couldn't Diamond, because if it did damage me, I could have just ate one of my healing items. I now have 3. I have a heart chocolate, I have a good hot potato, or a good sweet potato, and I have the best sweet potato. So I've got 3 items that'll heal me to full health from 1 HP. So... Only thing is, though, I only have 1 shot at this. If I mess this up, it's run over. Hello. Also, you have to be fast here as well, so... I believe... Yes! Diamond, I don't split there for the split. I know it's called the Pass of a Lifetime, but I have that encapsulate the factory as well, because the factory is also quite the the skip of a lifetime, let's say. So no, I'm not splitting here, so we good. Hopefully that was right. It's very close to where I normally do it anyway, so it should be fine. Yeah. And holy moly, we did it. So yeah, those items are definitely scary, but you can make it work. I think I just need to like start like practicing that timing over and over. I can't believe I'm about to get the 2nd love item around the 40-minute mark. Ridiculous. Aren't they just single scoop? And I'm definitely going to make it to the train. I should anyway. And because we never sleep, it's always a good idea to wash your hands when you can. Oops, I'm supposed to do this first. Maybe it'd be faster to trigger the other cutscene first now that I think about it. You know, it probably is faster to hit his opening cutscene first, so I think I'll probably do that. Oops, I gotta throw something out. Oh yeah, this. We don't need it anymore. Okay, we definitely have time to make it to the train. It's very tight, but you can do it. Yeah, you don't need it, Dawn. Like, you can throw it out as soon as you get it. Like, the trigger already happens as soon as you receive it. So you can throw it out before you even talk to him, and he thinks you're the boss. So, no trouble. Alright, we're on a run. All the tricks are over now, it's just a matter of going through the route properly. Like the rest of the route. Right, I don't split until I take the train to Scarecrow Field whenever the conductor dings his head there, so... Got a wee bit more for the split. Good shit. Gotta use a weekly comic. Oh no, no way, Egghead. There's no way I'm getting a 111. There's still a good bit more to go. Like, I don't know. There's no way that's happening. Like, at best, I'd say I'm gonna get, like, maybe like a 140. Like, you underestimate how long Scarecrow Field takes. First try Fritch. Oh, man. No! I wanted to use the ticket from Early Desire Temple. It's alright, I can probably throw it out once I get back. I'll do that immediately. No big deal. Oh yeah, also, yeah, really good comic RNG. I'm getting really good comic RNG. Yeah, I've used 3 comics and haven't ripped them, so we're already in a really good position. Although the Go-Go comic isn't expected to be ripped, like, at all, really. Right, so now I just gotta wait for him to... Yeah, the next train's coming right up at 7:30, or well, at 7. It'll come here at 7, so I can just wait for it, I think, is what I'm supposed to do here. And once he dings the bell for that train leaving, that's when I split. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't get rid of that ticket. That's really annoying. I needed to throw that ticket. What? Oh, it's leaving right now. I forgot that that's how this train worked. That was scary. That was very close to being very bad. Oh my goodness. I'd like... actually, I think I'll have a chance to here while I'm waiting for Sniper. So I'll do so in a minute. Go-Go comic, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, just a Go-Go comic, right. Also got a cutscene here. Yeah. So, essentially, I find a glitch that allows me to buffer a kiss while I have the menu open. And while I have the menu open, I can eat an item that damages me, which allows me to move around freely while text is on screen. And whilst text is on screen, it's impossible for the game to trigger transitions that take you from one area to another. And so, you can walk out of bounds through that. And, find all sorts of cool stuff. The one in Early Desire Temple is very straightforward because it's like a, or rather the one in the factory is straightforward because you just get out of bounds and you get into the vault, and for some reason it's already open and you can get the manager card. For Worldly Desire Temple, it's a dev trigger that gives you 4 really useful items, and also for some reason immediately triggers the end of the Worldly Desire Temple story, because I don't know. It was probably something that they used in beta testing to like zip forward through the story and give you items for like ease of travel, and I guess they forgot to remove it. So yeah, I don't like having to wait for Sniper here. It's not very fast, but it's better than risking getting shot by him. And as I said, I just want to complete a run before I start worrying about crazy, super risky optimization. There we go. Thank you. It might, yes, because it makes any percent a lot. I mean, it does make it easier to run once, like, if you could get consistent with the pressing triangle and square at the same time for the kiss buffer. Like, that's the most nerve-wracking part, because it can mean the end of the world if you mess it up. But, Chulip PvP. No. Yeah, there are definitely people older than me who have an interest in it. So I could see people coming back to the game and doing more runs of it now with this. I already have really good healing items, so I don't even need any backups. Very good. Oh yeah. Well, I think it's because I blew the game wide open. Like, it's not like being competitive for the record now, or competing for the record in this game now, is not necessarily about, you know, getting the Japanese version like I have, and getting stupidly good RNG with really annoying strats that kill runs really easily. It's more so about just like getting this down and getting a much better time. So it'll definitely make the game a bit more active, I guess. But I mean, that's whatever. If people want to do something with it, they can do something with it. I just want to have my fun and destroy the record real quick. Which hopefully I'm about to do, because there's not much in my way now. So now watch me die on the final quiz. Anyway, I definitely saved there. Check that, first file saved. So it's time for the fridge grind. And if we need to die, which we probably will, we can just run up and try to kiss 20-year-old guy and he'll kill us immediately. Oh, dearie me. Oh, but breathe, breathe, breathe. What do I toss? What do I toss? The heart chocolate. I don't need it. Whatever. I'm not even gonna go past 20-year-old guy. No. We just got first try refrigerator. Probably the most RNG part of the game now. Use a monthly comic, right? 220. Oh. First try fridge. This is actually going to be a stupidly hard run to beat now, even with all the stuff in it. That's like not that good. This is going to be really hard to beat. I still haven't ripped any comics. What is going on? Oh my, no, dude. I am not looking forward to running against this. What in the world is going on, dude? Oh. Like, I can't lose the run to weekly comic damage, because my weekly comics, I haven't ripped a single one, and even if I do, I've got like 3 healing items, well, 2 healing items now. I'm set. Like, unless I mess something up myself, like make a fatal mistake on my own part, I think this is it. Oh. Oh yeah, and here's a kiss I wish we could skip. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, but still, like this run went from like, you know, a half decent first attempt of this new route to nearly god tier, just because of that fridge. Like, that's not an exaggeration. Right, time to use a go-go on a weekly. Oh, I didn't rip it, but I took damage. Wow. First time I took damage from a comic this run. No problem, dude. Oh, wait, I actually still have an item that I can get rid of. I still have the, I didn't even realize I had that as a backup anymore. Now, weekly comics have a much higher chance of being ripped. Much higher chance. I'm actually supposed to throw my go-go's out at some point soon. Oh wow, look at that. Let's see if I care. So I don't need go-go comics anymore. So I'm gonna keep the other one. There's no point in wasting the time throwing it out. But it'll be one of the first ones to go if I do need to. And in terms of damage, I don't need to worry. I can just wash my hands when I get back to Scarecrow Field. And even then, I mean, yeah, I suppose that's probably the fastest way to alleviate the issue. Holy moly. Yeah, like perfect RNG the whole way through, and frickin' the fridge! The fridge! I still can't get over it. Alright, you guys ready to get money, money, money? Dollar, dollar? Bling, bling with the chatter. You ain't talking Zenny, then you talking don't matter. Here comes the money. Oh yeah, I'll take a computer please. Thank you, yes. That'll go really well next to my jacuzzi. And, yeah, poor boy my ass. Yes, I have already seen the ending whenever I was testing stuff, and no, it doesn't seem to. Holy moly, at this point I'm usually like, oh wow. At this point in a run I would normally just be like getting back from like my first journey to the factory, and I would be going to sleep for the first time or something. What in the world is going on right now, dude? Here we go, Suzuki. Don't need to worry about a frying pan. I'm probably gonna use the trash can as a way to slow time down, just to make sure that I don't miss the train whenever I'm waiting for Dream Girl to get to the telescope, or to, you know, start using her telescope. So, gotta keep that in mind. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. No, I think it's happening now. Like, unless I make a really stupid mistake, I think we're good. The only thing that can kill the run now is stupid mistakes. Things that really should never happen. I can't believe, like, I can't emphasize just how stupid first try fridge is. Like, you have no idea. It's like one of the most RNG items, if not the, well, it's not the most expensive ring, takes that, but it's one of the stupidest items to pick up in the game. It's like the only really major bit of RNG outside of comics that's left in the game, and it's definitely, I would say it's worse than comics for sure, because comics, you know, have a much better chance of going your way, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, at least it's not the expensive ring, alright? Like, at least it's not that. It's, I don't know what the odds are of getting it from that trash can per try, but there's a lot of other things in that trash can, including the possibility of it being empty. And it's not so much that the odds of getting it are super low, it's that they're not high enough to subvert the fact that if you don't get it, you're gonna waste a lot of time trying to get it. Like, you're most likely going to waste a lot of time trying to get it. No, I do not think it's one per... Oh, wait, for ring? Okay, yes, for ring, yes. For ring, yes. I thought you meant for fridge. I was super... Oh, boy. Yes, Dawn, that's correct. The only thing that can kill the run now is stupid mistakes. Oh, I was not supposed to leave the house that early. Doesn't matter. I'll just use the trash can. I forgot about that. Oh, hello, Piccolo. This run is very interesting indeed. Alright, that should be good enough. Not quite. I'm very scared. I should still be able to make it to the train in time. I should, but this is a bit scary. I messed that up by not leaving the house at the right time to optimize that. Running back to the trash can was probably just a waste of time too. If I do miss the train, I can just do some sick improv strats. I can just use like a go-go, a monthly, and a weekly and waste the time. We're still fine. Right, I've only ripped... I haven't ripped any comics, I don't think. No, okay, I'm definitely gonna make this. I can definitely make this. It just scared me a little bit there. Yeah, if I only ripped one, then that's fine regardless of what it is. Unless it was a monthly. Was it a monthly? One. It wasn't a monthly. I definitely have 2 monthlies. Right, I actually have to buy the ticket here, because I've already sold my things, but... It's faster than getting 3 of those, and we do want 2 of them sold. So it's a minor time loss. It's overall a time gain instead of getting 3 of those, which wastes much more time and inventory space. No, I think I ripped 1 weekly comic, which makes more sense. Even if I did like look at that wrong and I did rip 1 monthly comic, I can still make it work. Whew. Right, Alien will be at Man Spider. This could be sub 130. In fact, this probably will be sub 130 if I do this properly. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I think I mainly have the fridge to thank for that, because my beginning could have been better. Oh, I forgot to wash my hands. Not a big deal. No damage to worry about here. I'll wash my hands whenever I get back. That's when it matters. The monkeys. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, the song. I know, Diamond. Believe me, I know. My hands are sweaty. Is it any wonder? Hurrah! Hurrah! And I'm gonna go up and wait for him. I don't know what's faster, to wait, like, to let him go first or for you to go up first, but I'm just gonna go up first. A week ago that I watched the task, yeah, sounds about right. And a day or 2 after, discovered the glitch, messed around with it, found Early Suzuki, and then all this happened. Just gotta wait for you, boy, now. Yeah, I don't know if it's faster to wait for him or not. Or to go behind him, let him go up first. Might be faster to let him go up first. Not sure. I'll have to test that. Just gotta wait for him to shake his head. Come on, shake your head. Why has he not shaked his head yet? Come on. This is really bad. There you go. That scared me a wee bit. I am gonna be very careful. I am not messing this up. I want this run to finish. Shakes his head, RNG, oh my goodness. That was almost without notes. I did that without notes. I pretty much did that without notes. Holy moly. I'm proud of myself for that one. You know what I mean? I did that. The thingy. So I don't know, how many kisses do I finish the run with? Onion Lady, Hasty Wizard, Conductor, Target and Sniper, and Monkey. So 6. That's almost 10% of all kisses. That's just over 10% of all kisses, since, well, there's 50. Basic math. 6 kisses, oh my god. And at level 2. Only level up I'm doing being the mandatory one, pretty much. Oh boy. So, that's it. We're heading to the end. Holy shit. What is going on right now? Ain't nobody need the banana slammer. You can slam that rock, but I don't need to slam that banana. Oh, hey Bakano, good to see ya. You're just in time for hopefully the first completion of a run with this route, and it's looking big. I really hope I don't mess anything up. I'm gonna take the quiz slow, by the way. I'm gonna make sure that I know. Like, I ain't gonna risk shit with that. I mean, nor should I. Never should, but I'm gonna take extra caution with it. Right, I'll wash my hands and go and hand in the love item. Or rather, get the love item, not hand it in. Nice. No healing. At least not at the moment. Yo, Focus. You're just in time, boy. Oh, no bad RNG at the end. Yep. That would be the last thing, alright. All I have to do now is use a monthly comic, and then we're going straight to the finish, pretty much. Oh. Can't let the nerves get the better of me. This could be almost a full hour faster, what the fuck? No damage again. What luck this run has had. What am I doing? Go to Suzuki, right? Oh yeah, the two languages are like completely bloody different. Like the one thing they have in common is kanji, pretty much. There we go. That's the final one. Oh boy. Yeah, whenever I saw it, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to convince myself that that's what it was. Like, when I saw it, that's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to, like, you know, I didn't want to get my hopes up, because I just wasn't sure. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing it, because, you know, it's not something you have very often. Oh yeah, focus, that is true. It was all written in kanji. What am I doing? Right, all I gotta do is go write the good love letter, go to the park, fall down the hole. Oh my god. This is, if I finish this run, this is sub 130. Sub 1, like... Shit, I almost went the wrong way. Ooh. I was spaced out basking at the concept of sub 130 and then I almost fucked up. Because I don't have much time to make it to Suzuki. Oh boy, here we go, here we go. Yep, this is on console. I am running on a Japanese PlayStation 2. Oh my god, Nico. Oh, dearie me. Puri Deck Monk. You get to see him in the credits. I wonder if you even could beat this run in English, because English PS3 does have faster loading times than Japanese PS2, but the cutscenes are much shorter in Japanese because of the text. So, you know, the difference, I mean, with the Scarecrow Field cutscene, not sorry, with the Worldly Desire Temple opening cutscene removed, which is one of the longer cutscenes, I don't know how big the time discrepancy is, but I imagine, especially with like how everything went in this run, I wonder if it would even really be possible to beat it on English. I mean, it might be, but maybe not for a human. Because, like, first try fridge is no joke. Like, not even, like, first try as in not having to restart. Literally the first item I get from the trash can. Like, it's ridiculous. I do, but it won't work with this, because I believe it's still region locked. Oh, that was weird. I don't know about that, Focus, because PS3 backwards compatibility, from what I know, can make games run worse, so I don't know. It might be worth it, Shiny Rotom. Might be. If you can get it all for cheap, then yeah, but a physical copy might be a bit expensive to come by, so even if the PS2 is cheap, you know. We don't know I mean, I think we do, yeah, I think somebody tried it out on emulator in English and has the dev triggers. Yeah, there you go, Egghead checked. Alright, time for court. Now my PB got the best RNG possible in the court, because the court apparently does have patterns. I think it's dependent on who the first person who appears is. Like, depending on who that is, you can predict who's going to appear next, I think. But there are definitely consistent patterns in the court. So apparently the most optimal order is Mrs. Plum, Leo, Badian, Michelle, and then Goro comes out and you choose no further questions. That's apparently the fastest you can get. It's what my PB and the TAS both got. Now, if we can skip like half of the prologue and find an out of bounds in the park, we could probably go sub 1 hour. Because then out of bounds in the park means you could probably skip all of this. And yeah, prologue would be really nice to make a lot shorter, but that's probably not going to happen, because not with the current glitch anyway. We'll need something else that probably doesn't exist. Right, I'm going to be really careful here. I'm not going to lose this run at the end. If this is Mrs. Plum, then we'll get the best RNG. I don't. The odds of that are pretty damn low, though. Okay, Leo. Right. I don't know what we're getting then. It's probably not going to happen, though. Like, there's I mean, there might be a way to do it, but nothing that we're aware of at the moment. Not very good court RNG so far. Okay, we got Michelle. Alright. So, not too good. If we get Mrs. Plum next, then that's not too bad at all. Nope, cheap pot. Alright, this isn't a good court. This is not a good court. Oh, this is a very, very bad court. I think this is the worst RNG. Man, sub 130 might be kind of close. Oh, this is actually the worst RNG you can get. Mrs. Plum is the last person. This is really bad. It should be her now, right? Yeah, I think she's literally the last person. That is abysmal. Oh, there's gonna be a time save for any possible future runs. Yep, that was the last person. Oh my god. Big split coming up, boys. Ready for a 50-minute time, or 50 minutes ahead? Oh my god. Oh goodness, look at that. Right. I'm gonna stay calm. I'm gonna answer these. I'm gonna take my time with them. I don't care. I'm doing this. I know the answers, I just gotta pay attention. How old is Badayan? 30, okay. Had to look at my notes for that one. Wasn't risking it. Who has the longest illness name? I actually can't remember. It's Policeman, isn't it? Yes, okay. Sorry that I wasted time there. Wasn't risking it. I wasn't 100% on that, but I thought it was him. I'm too nervous to go fast here. Final question. The fan? Badayan. I almost selected Cheapot. The final question nearly got me. Oh, I did it. That was one of the slowest 20 question quizzes I've ever had, I think. But I did it. That is the most intense 20 question quiz I've ever had. Even though this run is stupid good, it really is. Even with the slightly iffy beginning, it's incredibly good. Can't remember the last time that quiz made me shit myself that much. But I did my best to keep my cool. Nearly messed up once or twice, but I did it. We did it. Sub 130 Chulip. I am, like, I swear, if this is 130 on the dot, I'm gonna scream. It better not be. Have you not, the cat hits you and kills you. If you have enough health, you won't die, but I obviously don't. I think he deals like 16 damage or something. Or 20. Yeah, and because I have 80 HP, I obviously can't get a single question wrong, or else the entire run's dead. And yeah, once again, there's 20 total questions, 30 possible questions he can ask, and the order is completely randomized as to which ones you get and what order you get them in. So, it is nerve-wracking, but I did it. My heart feels so light. Oh, I feel free. I did it. I did it. Ah, what a run. What a run. So, now that I've got a run, one much better than I expected, because of that goddamn fridge, I'm not going to be doing other runs of this immediately. I'm gonna look into stuff and maybe start work on optimizing all kisses further, like, you know, because sub 5 is pretty much guaranteed in all kisses now with the Factory OoB. But I also want to do more glitch hunting. I want to look into more stuff, even if it amounts to nothing. So, yeah, and a lot of it was removed by those glitches as well. A lot of it was removed by those glitches. Particularly the lazy guard RNG. One of the most annoying and, like, you know, like, ugh. Oh yeah, we've got it, boys. This is gonna be a 50-minute PB. More than that. Wait, am I gaining time against my PB's quiz? I think I'm gaining time against my PB's quiz. Which makes very little sense. I guess maybe that quiz was a lot faster than I thought it was. I must have got good questions, or answered faster than I thought. $120 at 13. I got sub 130 on my first run with this category. Oh my god. So if this were on English, even that run wouldn't have been done. Oh, let's turn the song up. We gotta turn the song up. Oh my god. That... Yeah, I'm not... Like, I don't know how much more I can take that down by easily. Not easily. That cannot be beaten easily. Not with that fridge. Chulip beaten in under an hour and a half. What the fuck? Fucking Daniel. Oh, I can breathe. What on earth? You know, I don't know if that was the most, like, satisfying finish of a PB, but it feels like it was the most like emotionally invested one. Like I was really invested in that run finishing. So this is like the biggest like release I've ever had from finishing a run. I don't know if it's like the biggest like, you know, hype. I think that would go to the stuff at the end of that silver No MSG run, but this is actually a contender in terms of like just the release of after the fact, like holy shit. Like, there were some sloppy moments. But it was like just, oh, the RNG was so good. It was so good. It's hardly the opposite. I don't know if you'd call it that. Oh, well, yeah, it's the same, because really good luck. You're right about that, Diamond. You're right about that. Because, yeah, I wasn't invested at all in the Stuff's run, and then it turned into, like, the biggest hype ending ever. Whereas this was more like I was incredibly invested, and it's like the biggest release ever. So it's kind of like it's like a sort of different version of the same sort of thing. Oh god. Nico, huh? I mean, maybe. I've never considered doing that. The people want a speech? What is there to say, dude? And yeah, that was an actual gold split on the quiz. I like paused for like a good 5 or 10 seconds at a few places, so like I don't know how the hell that happened, but 50 minutes off of that run. 50 minutes. Oh my god. It's a question now of how much is going to come off of all kisses. Definitely not as much, I don't think, but combine that with the new improvements from the TAS route and OoB Factory, and you never know. So like, here's the thing, right? It's like, sure, the TAS has a lot of benefits over, like, say, a console run of all kisses, in that, you know, it's, well, first of all, it's not done by a human, so perfect movement. Faster loading stuff, faster transitions, faster loads, because emulator, because TAS, and stuff like that. And also, you know, RTS safe strats. There are some TAS strats you obviously can't go for because we can't manipulate RNG as humans, at least not currently. I don't think there is any way to do so. But you never know, sub 430 might be doable, I would say, because if a task can get below 3 hours and 50 minutes in all kisses with no glitches, and also improvements to be made to the route, with a huge several minute time loss in Worldly Desire Temple because of not using comics for some reason, then yeah, I think maybe sub 430 all kisses could be doable now. Which, that's just insane. And as for any percent now, I don't know. Like, I'm good with that run for now. I would like to beat it. I might go to beat it on emulator because faster loads, and you know, emulator is a more future-proof category, considering that I don't know how long this PS2 and physical copy of Chulip is going to hold up for. Probably for quite a while longer, but you know, it could end. I don't even want to consider the possibility of random disk errors and shit. That would be abysmal. But I do want to get a good run of this on emulator as well. And same with All Kisses. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look into All Kisses rerouting with the OoB factory stuff in mind, and also do more glitch hunting. But I didn't expect to get this over in one night. I expected to get a decent sort of, you know, iffy, decent, just sort of all over the place, but not terrible first run with this category, and get a super easy, huge PB and get sub 2 hours. It's not. I'm not too scared to keep speedrunning on it. I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. It's just that eventually hardware will pack in. And whenever it comes to, like, you know, a really hard to come across game like Chulip, especially in Japanese, like, you know, a pre-owned Japanese copy can run you up like $100. And that's if you, like, I actually got it luckily. Like, I got it for a bit under that. I got lucky, and there was somebody who was selling it for less than that. And they seemed, you know, reputable enough for me to go for it. I mean, you're 100% right, Don. I'm just mentioning that that is a worry. It's not like I'm not going to use it because of that. That's counterproductive. Like, I'm not stupid, boy. No glitches, huh? We'll see. We'll see. There is stuff that I still have to look into, even in regards to this glitch, such as finding a bench out in the void, because at the end of my last stream I found a bench out in the void of the out in the Long Lifetime void, and if I had brought a comic with me, there could have been a very interesting result. The game could have tried to load everything out in the void, because it made me walk back, but it didn't walk me back to Long Lifetime. So, who knows? Could be weird shit there. And I don't know about getting OoB in the park, but, you know, maybe if you kiss one of the residents there while they're viving, and, you know, find a way to somehow maybe interact with things during the kissing cutscene, you never know. So, I doubt that could happen, but you never know. But for now, yeah, probably not my last run of any % console. Probably not, but for now it's definitely more than good enough. Once again, next up is improving All Kisses, rerouting it, and implementing the OoB. At the very least, getting sub 5 hours. And of course glitch hunting at the same time. In fact, I might prioritize glitch hunting instead, but we'll see. And that was without Early Suzuki. That was without Early Suzuki. So that could have been a minute or more faster, maybe. Yeah, break Scarecrow. There's good reason to believe that if we do, that there might be another developer trigger, because, as I've said in the past, the developer trigger outside Worldly Desire Temple, just out of bounds there, is like a traveling kit, essentially, that also finishes the story. So it would make sense if they had that there for beta testers in some way, shape or form, you know, to like not make them go through the entire story of that to test certain things out. And so it would make complete sense if they had one for Scarecrow Field and didn't remove it as well, because Scarecrow Field is probably Scarecrow Field is the hardest of the main story things to complete, mainly because the fridge is really hard to get, and the computer is like the most expensive item in the entire game, which isn't a problem anymore thanks to the lifetime passes, but the fridge is still an issue. And if it also triggered the end of the if it triggered the love pen, I could finish it on my first visit, just go get that and leave. Like, the speedrun would be easily under an hour then, I think. Maybe not easily, but it could get very close. Yeah, it wouldn't be easily under an hour, but it would get very, very close. It would probably go sub 115 at that point for sure. Then all we need is, you know, OoB in the park, maybe early Suzuki and Prologue. All that stuff is a complete pipe dream, or whatever you call it. Like, there's no basis of how that will happen, but All I gotta do is find the basis. Easy peasy, right? I just got to invent a glitch. I have to use my mind to invent a glitch. That's how it works. I'll change the game's code, the code of the game, every copy of the game from around the world simultaneously. With the power of the brain. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done. I just realized I forgot to turn the game down as well. But no, I'm done. I'm done. I will, see you next time. I'll get that up on YouTube. Get that up on YouTube, and... oh, I need a drink. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for joining me on that ride. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.